A coalition of Khana coastal communities in Khana local government area is intensifying efforts to protect and restore their fragile mangrove ecosystems. Led by coordinators Emmanuel B. Barineka Tonwe and Raymond Webani, the team has embarked on an extensive inspection tour across several Ogoni communities. The inspection covered creeks and mangrove habitats in Kwiri, Kireke, Ka, Wara, Si, Bea, Tenama, Kono, Bane, Luwa, and Kaloke communities. The group is calling for the inclusion of these critical ecosystems in the ongoing restoration efforts of the hydrocarbon pollution remediation project HYPREP. Their primary demand, the restoration of native mangrove species and the complete eradication of the invasive Nipa palm trees, which have continued to alter the natural aquatic landscape. Barineka Tonwe emphasized the environmental threats posed by the invasive species and called for urgent government action.
But we are beginning to discover that certain ecosystems are beginning to get destroyed because of the Nipa palms. And so we believe that the world is moving towards a greener environment where everybody intends to see how they are going to have native palms around that is going to make the waters, respond, naturally to how they ought to respond. These Nepal palms around does not allow the water to breathe. It does not even allow our brothers who are doing fishing to succeed. And so we are calling on HYPREP to replicate what they have done in other parts of Ogoni, in Kono, in Bua, in Bani, and other parts of Ogoni that still have coastal lines like this, where rivers are cut across. This will enable the place open up for investors to come. We can now begin to look at, creating environments where we can use for tourist attraction. But the way it is looking at this moment is looking as if it's a threat. And the native mangroves also have an advantage of, freshening up the water. They give the water life, and they allow the aquaculture, the snails, the fish, the prawns to come alive for people to, survive with them.
Local fisherman Baridam Lekia also lent his voice, urging the government to intervene and support the livelihoods that depend on these waters.
Before, when all this Nepal plan never come, we dey fish in the time when Ngara dey here. We dey catch fish, we dey get some crab, everything they dey. But as this one come now, no fish again because it don't block everywhere. Fish no dey fit enter inside the bush again. Everywhere is blocked. So we dey call them government say make them help us come out all these ones then we dey. Then plan the Ngara we been dey before. So if the Ngara dey, fish go get chance to enter inside, and when we fishing we will catch something. Now even though we throw ourselves, nothing they come out again because this one now don't block everywhere, spoil the whole water.
Community Development Committee Secretary Goodness Wimanaka commended the coalition's efforts and welcomed their advocacy as a positive step.
And there is an answer to prayer that we have a coalition in Ogoni that have been thinking well about Khana community. We are very grateful to have you in our community today as part of the economic building processes. And we believe that from what HYPREP is doing all over Ogoni, we are sure that this very aspect of meeting the community and coming to Khana to involve Khana in the mangrove plant development to remove the Nipa palm in order for us to have a conducive place of fishing like we used to have before is one of the best things God have done to us.
Meanwhile, coordinators Emmanuel B. and Raymond Webani pressed on with their on-the-ground assessment of the scale of Nipa palm invasion.
This place, as you can see, it used to be a white beach, but the mangrove has so invaded this place that the only thing you can see is this uneconomical mangrove food chicken. And like our appeal is that HYPREP and the Ministry of Environment should do justice. We need the native mangrove that bring fishes, that is economical to be planted and this removed.
You can see it, waterfront, waterways, aquatic life, All this place used to be where our women used to come and do their normal life and their normal fishing and then go back. But the invasive Nepal has taken charge, such that their means of livelihood have been defeated. And so we are calling on the federal government, the Minister of Environment, and of course the project coordinator of HYPRE, Professor Nini Barizabe, who has been doing so much to survey the situation of our land, to come to our aid to ensure that this is revisited and a new mangrove is planted in order to call back our aquatic life.
From the Khana mangroves and creeks, I'm Ekikere Udom, Fox News.